Now this 19-year-old resale condo is selling for $1,178 per square foot. And just 2 MRT stations away, a brand new development is launched at $2,474 per square foot, almost double the price. Now if you are the buyer, which property will you buy? Now recently I conducted a training session for about 300 over agents on how to present to their clients effectively. And one of the topic was about understanding the difference in prices between the resale and the new launch. And while preparing the slides and doing research, I found out how much PSF or per square foot prices have moved, especially the big gap between the resale prices versus the new launches. And in my research, I zoomed down to compare 2 Jurong condos. The first is Lakeholmz, a 19-year-old condo with an average per square foot of $1,178. Another one is Jurong, a brand new launch that is selling at $2,474 per square foot. Nearly double the price. And if you think this price is crazy, the take-up rate is estimated about 90% sold during the launch day. And is it a sure winner even at this record PSF price? Only time will tell. But what I really want to point out in this video is an interesting perspective, which is, does resale properties now makes more sense as a better purchase since the per square foot is way much cheaper? Now, first of all, I do understand why buyers often prefer resale condos for several reasons. Now, of course, the lower price point, larger spaces, established locations, and most importantly, they can move in immediately. But the real question is there still more room for future price increase? Now let's imagine today if you buy a resale property at $1,400 per square foot. Now, how much do you think you need to sell in the future to make a profit? Perhaps $1,700 to $1,800 per square foot. But what if I tell you that the first group of buyers entered in the same property at only $400 over per square foot many years ago? Do you know what this means? Now this means that this group of buyers can easily pull down your selling price because they bought it at a much lower price. They can choose to sell at $1,200 per square foot if they wish to, because they already more than double of what they bought. But will such a situation happen? Now let's take a look at what happened a few years ago. Remember the cooling measures introduced during 2013? Now during that period, property market was at one of the highest peak. And during that time, Lakeholmz peaked at $1,033 per square foot in year 2013. And by year 2015, the price dropped to a staggering $685 per square foot, a 33% decrease. Interestingly, 14 out of the 16 transactions during that time involved the first group of buyers who bought at $400 per square foot. And this proves an interesting behavior that the first group of buyers who bought at a low price can easily pull down the future prices if there are changes in the market. Now this highlights the fact that market can be unpredictable and it is important of being cautious. So eventually we have to understand the fact that although buying a resale property seems way much cheaper, making profits can be tough as well. So the answer isn't as straightforward to just picking the cheaper option. Now, what are your thoughts about what I just shared? And I would really love to hear from you. Gainer from Property Made Simple, where I share stories that teach and inspire you.